Okay, our next type of question is a political cartoon. You have seen lots and lots of political cartoons from Ms. Spencer and I this semester. Well, let's see here. The first thing when you get this cartoon question is going to be to look at the cartoon and ask, what do I see? Well, let's look at some of the symbols. Well, we have the United States, and we can vaguely recognize the outline of this map. And then we have Europe. We can recognize that too. Atlantic Ocean in between. Now, what all do we see? Well, we see Uncle Sam, the United States government, and what's he doing? Well, he has his hand out saying, stop, and then in his other hand, he's holding some laws. So Uncle Sam wants to use the law to stop somebody from doing something. Looking over to Europe, we see people who have suitcases, it looks like, and are walking towards the United States. Well, now let's look down at the question. Which statement best represents what the cartoon is trying to state? Now, let's think. What time period could this be? What laws do we know about? We know that the United States passed the Chinese Exclusion Act and also the Immigration Restriction Act, and you might know of some modern legislation that's been in the news lately. Let's look down and see what our answer choices are. Immigration from Southern and Eastern Europe is encouraged. Well, we can see looking at this image that Uncle Sam is saying no. So encouraged would mean come on over. We know it's not answer F. G. Legislation was passed to reduce the number of immigrants from Eastern and Southern Europe. We know that laws were passed and Uncle Sam's trying to stop somebody. That might be the right choice. H. Force was used to keep immigrants from entering America. Well, Uncle Sam's saying stop, and he has the laws, but he doesn't seem to be using any force. He's not holding a club. He's not keeping anybody out with force. So maybe that's not the best answer. J. Southern and Eastern Europeans were the only ones interested in coming to the United States. Well, folks are coming from all the way over in Eastern Europe, and they are more in the South. And there aren't people coming from Northern Europe or from Canada or from Mexico or Cuba or Africa. But that doesn't necessarily make sense because that's not really the focus. Look at what the biggest image is in the cartoon. Political cartoons often exaggerate. We know Uncle Sam, it looks huge. He's taking up the entire east coast of the United States. So he's probably the focal point of the picture and not the little Europeans trying to come to the United States. And for that reason, G is the correct answer. Legislation was passed to reduce the number of immigrants from Eastern and Southern Europe. Uncle Sam has laws. He's trying to stop people from coming here. And all of the people are from Southern and Eastern Europe. Uncle Sam's trying to tell them to stop. So that is your best answer. You won't see this political cartoon, but you'll probably see political cartoons similar to this one, which you should answer by asking the same questions and eliminating possibilities in the same ways.